So far, we have examined public warehousing, private warehousing, their advantages and disadvantages, cost considerations, operational control, and suitability for different businesses. However, the warehousing industry is not static. It continues to evolve as technology advances, customer expectations change, and global supply chains become more complex. To understand modern warehousing, we must also examine the trends that are shaping its future. One of the most important trends is the growth of third-party logistics providers, often known as 3PL providers. In the past, many businesses preferred to manage warehousing activities themselves. Today, more organizations are outsourcing logistics functions to specialized providers. These providers offer warehousing, transportation, inventory management, and fulfillment services under one integrated solution. This trend is increasing because businesses want to focus on their core activities while allowing logistics specialists to manage warehousing operations. Another major trend is the rapid growth of e-commerce. Online shopping has transformed customer expectations. Consumers now expect faster deliveries, real-time order tracking, and greater product availability. As a result, businesses need warehousing systems that can respond quickly to changing demand patterns. Public warehousing has benefited significantly from this trend because it provides flexibility and scalability. An online retailer can quickly expand storage capacity during major sales events and reduce it when demand returns to normal. This ability to adapt quickly has become a major competitive advantage. A third trend is the emergence of hybrid warehousing models. Traditionally, businesses often chose either public warehousing or private warehousing. Today, many organizations combine both approaches. For example, a large retailer may operate private warehouses for its core operations while also using public warehouses during peak seasons or when entering new markets. This hybrid strategy allows businesses to balance operational control with flexibility. They can maintain ownership where it creates value while still benefiting from outsourced capacity when needed. Technology is also transforming warehouse operations. Modern warehouses increasingly use automation, robotics, barcode systems, and cloud-based inventory management platforms. These technologies improve inventory accuracy, reduce manual work, and increase operational efficiency. For example, automated storage and retrieval systems can move products more quickly than traditional manual methods. Warehouse management systems provide real-time visibility into inventory levels and product movement. These innovations are influencing both public and private warehousing. Another important trend is data-driven decision-making. Warehouse managers now have access to large amounts of operational data. This information helps businesses forecast demand, optimize inventory levels, improve warehouse layouts, and make better logistics decisions. As technology continues to improve, warehousing is becoming more intelligent and more efficient. At the same time, customer expectations continue to rise. Businesses are under pressure to deliver products faster while maintaining high service quality. This means warehousing decisions are becoming increasingly strategic. Companies must choose warehousing solutions that support speed, flexibility, and customer satisfaction. The future is unlikely to be dominated entirely by either public or private warehousing. Instead, many organizations will continue adopting combinations of both models based on their specific requirements. The goal will be to create supply chains that are efficient, responsive, and capable of adapting to change. In summary, several important trends are shaping the future of warehousing. These include the growth of third-party logistics providers, the expansion of e-commerce, the adoption of hybrid warehousing models, increasing use of technology, and greater reliance on data-driven decision-making. These developments are changing how businesses approach warehouse ownership and logistics strategy. In the next and final section, we will summarize the key lessons from this topic and review the most important factors that influence warehousing decisions. We have now reached the final part of this topic on public versus private warehousing. Over the past hour, we have explored the key concepts, advantages, disadvantages, and strategic considerations associated with both warehousing systems. Let us conclude by reviewing the most important lessons from this discussion. The first key takeaway is that both public and private warehouses play important roles in modern supply chain management. Neither system is universally better than the other. Each serves different business needs and supports different operational objectives. The challenge for managers is to determine which option best aligns with the organization's requirements and long-term strategy. Let's begin with public warehousing. Public warehouses are owned and operated by third-party logistics providers. Businesses rent storage space and related services according to their needs. One of the major benefits of public warehousing is flexibility. Companies can increase or reduce storage capacity as demand changes. Public warehousing also requires lower capital investment because businesses do not need to purchase land, construct facilities, or invest heavily in warehouse infrastructure. For this reason, public warehousing is often attractive to startups, small businesses, importers, exporters, and organizations facing uncertain or seasonal demand. However, public warehousing also has limitations. Businesses may have less direct control over warehouse operations. Facilities are shared with other clients, and companies become dependent on external service providers for logistics performance. Next, we examine private warehousing. Private warehouses are owned and operated by individual companies for their exclusive use. The primary advantage of private warehousing is control. Organizations can manage inventory directly, customize warehouse operations, implement specialized technologies, and maintain consistent service standards. Private warehousing can also provide stronger inventory security and support long-term logistics planning. These benefits make private warehousing particularly attractive to large organizations with stable inventory volumes and specialized operational requirements. At the same time, private warehousing involves significant costs and responsibilities. Companies must invest in facilities, equipment, maintenance, staffing, and technology systems. They also assume greater operational and financial risk. Another important lesson from this topic is that warehousing decisions should never be based on a single factor. Cost is important, but it is not the only consideration. Businesses must also evaluate operational control, flexibility, inventory characteristics, customer service requirements, growth plans, and long-term business objectives. A warehousing strategy that works well for one company may not be suitable for another. We also discussed how warehousing decisions are evolving. The growth of e-commerce, third-party logistics providers, automation technologies, and hybrid warehousing models is changing the way organizations manage inventory and distribution activities. Many companies now combine public and private warehousing to achieve both flexibility and control. This demonstrates that warehousing is becoming increasingly strategic rather than purely operational. As future logistics professionals, it is important to recognize that warehouses are much more than storage facilities. They influence inventory availability. They affect delivery performance. They support customer satisfaction, and they contribute directly to supply chain efficiency. A well-designed warehousing strategy can improve competitiveness and support business growth. A poor warehousing decision can increase costs and reduce operational effectiveness. In summary, public warehousing offers flexibility, lower investment requirements, and access to professional logistics services. Private warehousing offers greater control, customization, security, and long-term operational stability. The most suitable choice depends on the organization's operational needs, financial capabilities, inventory profile, and strategic goals. Understanding these differences will help managers make better logistics decisions and build more effective supply chains. Thank you for joining me in this discussion on public versus private warehousing. I hope this topic has given you a clearer understanding of how warehouse ownership decisions influence business performance and supply chain success. That concludes our lesson.